For 60 years, Mary Kay has believed that some things never go out of style. That's why we're celebrating the beauty of empowering women for the past 6 decades with a makeover contest for the ages. The Mary Kay Then, Now, Always Makeover Contest. Reimagine retro looks from then, invent a scroll-stopping look that's so right now, or design a timeless look that always inspires. You could be one of 3 grand prize winners who will win $1,500 in cash, an assortment of Mary Kay favorites, and have their winning looks turned into exclusive limited edition 60th anniversary looks that will be featured on social media. To enter, book a color appointment with your Mary Kay independent beauty consultant who can help you create your custom look with Mary Kay products. Then, simply upload your image onto the contest microsite from April 3rd through May 12th, along with a caption explaining how your look is inspired by then, now, or always. We can't wait to see your creativity. Contact your independent beauty consultant today and express your unique style.
Hi, everybody. Welcome. It's our last session already. Can you believe it? It's our last makeup through the decades. Now, there still are lots of decades we could do. We could do this all over again because I've had so much fun. So I'm Sandy Braun. Welcome, and thank you for being here today. So if you guys are on live and you didn't say hello yet, just type in the chat. We're streaming into a couple of different groups. So I just want to know who's joining us live and who's watching replays and what you thought about this whole experience. So I've had a lot of fun with it, and I'm excited to get started with our Y2K makeovers. Now, I know I was in my 30s and then, so I should remember what these looks were, but I really had no idea. I had to look them all up. So that was a fun little video, Fizz, if you noticed that a lot of the trends were that white eyeshadow. So if you were with us last week, you know that I messed up a little bit. So the white eyeshadow was supposed to be for this week. Sorry about that. So maybe your makeup came out really super great, but this is the week we're supposed to be doing that white shimmery eye makeup. So we saw the trends, Christina Aguilera and Britney Spears. I do remember those two were like head to head at that time in a big competition. So great, both of them great singers. So I'm going to put my little headband on today to start with my makeover with you. I just got this at the $1.25 store. The clerk talked me into it. So I have my little getting ready for Memorial Day and then on to 4th of July. Okay. So hopefully everybody has your tools ready and we are going to get started. So if you have your samples in your packet, you got Merlot, Crystalline, and Smoky Heather. So let me just pick them out of my palette because of course I have all the colors here. So I just want to see that smoky. I'm just confirming that color. So if you guys have that Smoky Heather, actually it's Soft Heather. Sorry, Soft Heather. Okay, so if you noticed in the video, there was some purples, right? So what were some of those trends in the Y2K? I know that everyone thought their computers were going to crash. Like, tell me something fun that you remember from the Y2K. What was it that you were afraid of? Once we went from 1999, partying like it was 1999, and then we flipped over to the new millennium, like, whoa, that was such a big deal, right? So tell me what you remember about that era of time and what was going on. And I'm so happy to see you. I see Barbara's here and Beth and Sue and Valerie. I have some Facebook users. I can't see the name. I have Sue Grisanti. So I'm sorry if I didn't say your name. I just can't see it because it says Facebook user. Okay, so super duper excited to get started with this new millennium of makeup. So here were some of the trends. Okay, so shimmery, mermaid feel, white frost. That's where the eyeliner came in. Okay, bright blues, layers of purple, pastel palettes, roll-on glitter eyeshadow, which we have something like that. And actually, I'm going to pull that out when we get started. We have a really cool, it's not roll-on, it's like a cream eyeshadow that dries to a waterproof, and I just love it. And then a pop of color with your eyeliner. So your eyeliner, you guys, you can do that white eyeliner that we practiced last time, but you know what was a big trend then? Was the white eyeliner in the waterline of your eye. Now, we don't have white eyeliner in Mary Kay, so I can't demonstrate that today, but I am going to reach over and grab we have a color, I always want to call it beach blonde, but it's not beach blonde. Bear with me for a second. I got a lot of things going on here. It is called Light Beam. Used to be called beach blonde. So I am going to use that a little bit if I need like a little bit more shimmer. So you guys didn't get this because we can't put that in a demo, but if you like this eyeshadow, you guys, this is perfect for summertime. Once you put it on there, it's water resistant and you will love it. You can build it with other dry eyeshadows. So I totally love that one. Just want to give you a quick reminder. Okay, quick reminder. We'll have a couple quick reminders. Quick reminder number one is that you want to always start with your skincare. Okay, so I don't know what type of foundation you've been wearing. So put in the chat what kind of foundation you wear. If you've tried our CC cream, that's totally awesome. One of my favorite go-tos every day. Sometimes I layer it with a little of the matte foundation for summertime to absorb some oils. We also have cream to powder. I don't know if you guys are aware of that one. That's still around and it's a great one for combo oily skin. That's a super great one. It goes on as cream, dries to a powder. And then of course we have our silky setting powder. So super duper, lots of fun things to do. Sue Grisanti uses our cream to powder. That's awesome, Sue. I don't know how you found that because that's actually not really advertised a lot, but it is a winner. That is a keeper eyeshadow. So if you guys are wondering what color you would be in our cream to powder eyeshadow, or cream to powder foundation, you might want to do that foundation quiz we talked about before. But remember, before your foundation, you really want to start with your skincare. So your makeup will never look quite as good or quite as flawless if you're not taking care of your skin. Okay, remember we've talked about this. Your foundation will just absorb, your skin will absorb it if your skin isn't hydrated. So there's a difference between oil and water. So we want to make sure you keep your skin prepped, primed, hydrated, exfoliated, all those great things. So join us at some other sessions about skincare, but I just had to give that little plug about skincare because we are mostly known for our skincare. So this is just fun tutorials to learn some thick, little fun makeup tips. So I hope you had fun. I always love doing like sessions like this. So we used to do all kinds of makeup tutorials and color certification classes. So I hope you enjoy those and just follow us and stay tuned. If you're on YouTube, you can follow it on YouTube. You can follow it in your customers VIP group. But to be part of our virtual beauty community, you need to be in Secret Beauty Solutions or you need to be in my personal VIP group. And also, I also stream it into our unit group and some of our offspring unit groups. So just a lot of people we get to reach by working virtually. And I'm here in Florida. So tell me where you guys are. Where are you today? Now, I'm not from Florida. If you know me for a while, I'm actually from Buffalo, New York. But because we work virtually now, I have the privilege to be able to go wherever I want to work. And my boys are both grown now. So believe me, ladies, I've been through that point where my kids are little and then had to stay home and work around the old school schedule, right? When all the flights are higher and everything's higher. So now we can travel when we want to and do what we want to. So I love that we can work virtually. I was so scared of virtual before, but it's been a huge blessing. So this week is a special week, you guys. It's Mary Kay's birthday. So stay tuned for Friday. We're going to have some spectacular things going on Friday in our Facebook groups, in your VIP groups from your consultants. But if you would help us reach a challenge on Friday, Mary Kay would have been 105. Do you know that when she was alive, she never told anybody how old she was? She always said when someone asked her how old she was, you know what she would say? She would say, well, how much do you weigh? Like, she was such a pip. And she actually, we never knew how old she was till she passed away. And she said, ladies, a woman who will tell her age will tell anything. So she never wanted us to tell her age, but we do kind of because we're so proud of our product and how amazing it works. So I've been using Mary Kay for almost 30 years. Crazy. So Mary Kay's 105th birthday on Friday, May 12th. So here's what we're doing. Your consultants, I hope you're listening. Your consultants have a challenge to either hold a party in honor of Mary Kay's birthday. It doesn't have to be exactly on the 12th, but I would just be humbled if you would all hold a party in honor of Mary Kay's birthday. You guys can do a birthday party for any of your customers that have birthdays in May. Just do a birthday spa session. And anyone that has a birthday will get a free gift or a gift card from your beauty consultant. Okay, that would be fun. Or maybe you just want to join us on PJs. If your beauty consultant has at least you as a guest plus 2 friends, it counts as a party. So we would love for her to do that. Or you can join us in our challenge on Friday to sell 105 items as a unit. So 105 items. So however many items you buy. So if you have to replenish your miracle set, which is 4 pieces, that counts as 4 items. Okay. So what's going to happen when we meet our goal? You guys, I'm giving away tons and tons of product for all these drawings we're doing. So just a couple more things before we get to our makeup. I just need to tell you this because who likes prizes? Who loves prizes? Right? We all love prizes. So I have so many ways you can win prizes, but write this date down, you guys. So grab yourself a pen and a piece of paper if you don't have one already, because I need to tell you these exciting dates, okay? So May 23rd will be our giveaway for all these prizes, for all these drawings that we're doing. So May 23rd is called our Wow Night. So if you guys took some pictures from all these tutorials, please send them to your beauty consultant so she can get them to me. You don't necessarily have to post them, but I'm going to make a quick little video fizz like I do for all of the sessions that we've done. And I would love to highlight you guys. So send me as many pictures of the looks that you did. I would love them. If you did all 6 looks, I would love to see all 6 of them. If you have just some favorites you want to send, perfect. But send them to your beauty consultant so she can send them to me. I'm going to put together a way for her to be able to get those to me. So we're going to do that. We're going to have a Wow Night on the 23rd, which is super duper exciting. So make sure you tune in because we're going to have lots of prizes for those of you that have been on with us during all of our tutorials. But we also have a fun thing going on. So if you help us for Mary Kay's birthday and you hold a party, you're going to get extra entries for that. If you listen this week, we have something called Pink. I always get tongue-tied. Peek into pink. So ask your beauty consultant about that. There's a new link every day, and it's usually like 10 to 15 minutes of a session, and you fill out a Google form. And when you do that, we're going to have lots of extra entries again on the 23rd, just for you listening to one of those videos. You can listen to one video, like starting today and the rest of the week. They go till Friday, or you can listen every day if you want to. If you missed yesterday, though, you missed yesterday, so you missed one entry. Okay, so we have that, and we are also giving away, if you watched our summer product video. So I'll show that again at the end, and that will count as watching your summer product video. But the summer, no. I think yes. I think, no. You have to watch the YouTube video. Sorry, I'm confused. I have a video, a quick one. It's only like 30 seconds of the summer product, which I'll play at the end. But when you watch the YouTube video that I created, I'm sorry, my things are going off here. So if you watch the video I created, it's a YouTube, it's 15 minutes long. You fill out the Google form, and that's going to get you entries into more free giveaways. So we're going to have lots of giveaways on the 23rd. So put that in your date book. It's at 8 p.m. Now, if you're a game player, just real quick, I'm going to go through this. If you're a game player, Wednesday, which is tomorrow at 8:30, we're playing Mary Kay style bingo. So you can join us for bingo tomorrow. Same group, same station. If you're on YouTube, you join us there. We have a prize extravaganza on May 22nd. That's more prizes, you guys. Those are big prizes, big prizes. Designer purses, massage card giveaways, cash, all kinds of things. That's a huger event, so more people in it. But you are definitely, because you're a VIP, welcome to participate. Your beauty consultant needs to fill out the registration to get into the event. So make sure you stay on her and tell her, girl, are you registered for that prize extravaganza spring fling? Because I want to win some prizes. All right. And that's a simple thing. You just tune in and comment. That's how you win. That's the easiest way. You don't have to do anything for that one. For my giveaways, you have to do a little bit of work. Okay. All right. And I think, on Thursday we have an It Just Fits event. So that would be perfect for any of you who are looking more into the Mary Kay opportunity. You can join us on YouTube on Thursday at 8 p.m. Okay. All right. So I know that was a lot of stuff. So one thing I need to tell you guys, I'm super duper excited. I had no idea. I just figured this out today. This is a pinky. Well, it's not even pinky. It's just an embarrassing Sandy Brown thing. I can't even believe I did this. You guys, all my years I've been in Mary Kay, I never realized till today, my customer asked me about the brush set because she had a couple of them in there. So I added up what comes in our brush set, you guys. Oh my goodness. I did not know that you guys are saving $10 when you get the brush set, and you're also getting the case for free. It's a beautiful leather zip case. You can put all your other makeup in it. It's totally to die for. I love it. I don't have it with me here. I'm so sorry. I brought all my stuff in something else. But you get all the eye brushes that we've been using and talking about in our tutorials. You get the big fluffy powder brush in the makeup set, and you get your cheek brush. So 5 brushes. If you were to buy these all at another store, you guys, they would cost you hundreds of dollars. You get all 5 for $55, plus you get the brush or the bag for free. I did not know this. I did not know. So if you were to buy these all separate, you're paying $10 more plus no case. Just a thought. You can all use more brushes, right? You probably lost some of them or you need some more. Okay. Onward to our makeup tutorial now. Super duper excited. So you guys are going to take, we always start with our eyes, right? Now, I did forget to put my eye primer on. So if you have eye primer, you're going to put some of that on. So hopefully you all have your foundation on. And actually, I'm solo tonight, guys. My friend Cheryl, I don't know, she was really excited about all these tutorials. So just say a prayer for her. I hope she's okay because she is really into these things. Like she finds her niche with makeup. So, okay. So this is actually just our eye primer. So that always makes your eyeshadow a little bit more, I don't want to say dramatic, but I'm going to say bolder. Okay. So you use less color when you use eye primer. So I hope you have a pen and paper so you can write some of these things down that you want to get. And remember, if there's a lot of it, be a hostess, you guys. Be a hostess and you get a great shopping spree for being a hostess. So you can do that. Or you can, of course, always join us as a savvy shopper. You get to still do all the fun things that we do. Okay, so remember last week we gave you the crystalline eyeshadow. So if you remember in the little video I showed you, some of them had white eyeliner on top and underneath. So I think for today, for fun, I am going to, now I know this is never what we teach. In the waterline, I'm going to do my dark black eyeliner. Some of you still wear yours that way. I know you don't agree with me that you're not supposed to. It's okay. It took me a long time to get over it too. But once you start wearing it the other way, you'll totally see why you're supposed to. So number 1 is actually a health issue because you don't want to get, I'm sorry, my notifications are on and it keeps vibrating. One second. Let me just turn them off. So it's a health sanitary reason that you don't want to do that, because what happens is you get that eyeliner in your eye and your eyes are going to fight to get it out, because this part of your eye is very sensitive and it's fleshy. So you don't want to put eyeliner there. Tonight we're going to just for fun, okay? But just so that you don't want to do that. The other reason is it actually makes your eye look smaller. You guys, why would you want to make your eyes look smaller? Like, you don't want your eyes to look smaller. They're the window to your soul. That's where people learn about you and fall in love with you, right? So don't do it on the inside. Promise me, Pinky, promise me, like you won't do that anymore. Okay. So today I know that the white eyeliner trend was super big inside there. And actually that would make your eyes look bigger, because remember we learned light pulls things out and dark pushes things in. So if you're putting dark inside your eyes, that's totally making them look way smaller than they should. And I know none of us want small eyes. Okay, so we are going to start. I'm going to start with just a thin brush. And remember, I told you guys last week, if you remember, that if you wet the eyeshadow, right, it makes it stick more, it makes it bolder. Okay, so if you have a really shimmery shadow and you don't want it to have fallout all over, you want to wet it. So I'm just going to spray ours with this. This is our Scandinavia makeup spray. So I'm going to spray that on, and you're going to take your crystalline. So if you can get your little brush or your applicator wet and dip it in that crystalline, which is a really bright shimmery. So remember, we just saw in that video that shimmer was a super big deal. So we're going to take the shimmer and go right underneath our eye here. Okay. So we're going to make it look like white eyeliner, even though we don't have white eyeliner. Okay. So I'm also going to put it on the top of my lid here. So wet your brush, dip into your crystalline eyeshadow that you have. You got that as a little sample. And we're going to put that right on top of our lids. Perfect. And then we are going to do a little bit more shimmer. So if you notice, those girls had a lot of shimmer on the lid and then a lot of purple in the creases. So that's kind of the colors that we gave you today. So I'm done with the wet brush now. So now I'm just going to take a dry brush and I'm going to use my all over brush. Now remember, if you don't have our brush cleaner, that's a super great thing to add to your collection of Mary Kay products, because then you can switch products. You can spray your brush and dip into another color right away and it'll be dry. So we're going to go a little white here on the lids. I can't say I'm really a fan of white on my lids, but that's what we're going to do today. Okay, and then we're going to go to the purple. So remember, you have that soft heather. Okay, so we're going to start with the soft heather. That's actually one of the, well, we probably, if you are a consultant at home, you might want to switch to frozen iris, because that's a pretty purpley color too. And they were a lot of like light purples. So for tonight, I'm going to actually do frozen iris in my crease. And you'll see it's still pretty shimmery. So because this time was shimmery, that's what we're going to do. So you remember, you learned with the crease, you go up to your brow. We're still applying it in the same general area. It's just that we're just using a lot more shimmer than we normally do. And excuse me for 1 second, I forgot to grab my mirror. Just grab a mirror because I can't barely see without my glasses, and then let alone without a mirror on top of it, I will really be in trouble. Okay. Can't look that foolish on here. Okay. Yeah. So see, frozen iris is a nice purpley color that was kind of like, that was in that generation, the millennium. So I'm just going to do that purple all the way up to my crease. So if you guys have soft heather at home, that's what you're going to do. You're going to put your soft heather in the crease up there. Okay. And then, like I said, if you want to get really dramatic, like with the white, the way they did, just take your little wet brush and make it a little bit whiter. Okay. Like you can, a great tip too is to go more in the crease here, like by your nose with it. Okay. So we kind of made a white eyeliner with that. Okay. So I'm just going to spray mine a little bit more because I just want a little bit more depth of color on my eye for eyeliner. Okay. So now we have it underneath. Now that I can see in my mirror, I'm going to do a little bit more underneath. So I would love to see you guys post this look. This is a really, this was a really millennial look. Okay. So we got the white all around the eyes, right? Okay. Next, we're going to take, and remember, we never do this normally. We're going to take this black eyeliner. So if you have Mary Kay black eyeliner, we're going to go on the waterline. We don't usually do that. Okay. And the other thing is, I don't know, to get in there, you really got to pull this skin down. And we learned it's not a good idea to do that, right? Not a good idea to pull your skin down like that. Okay. So now you can see, look at me, you guys. Like, seriously. Where did we think we were going with that look? I don't know. Also, when you have dark on the bottom and not on top, it totally pulls people's face down on you. I don't know. Tell me what you think in the chat, but I don't know where we were going with this water on the eyeliner on the waterline. The eyeliner on the waterline, this was a big thing, and we talked about this for the 80s. It was a really big thing in the 80s too. But there we have our shimmer. We have our dark eyeliner on the waterline, and then white all around. So hopefully you're enjoying this white eyeshadow. I don't know, some of you might like this for summer. It's actually a very pretty color, crystalline. I love it. But we're trying to make it a little more dramatic by making it wet. So if you have an applicator, just wet your applicator and then dip into your sample so that you have all of that purpley. All right. Now the other color you have is Merlot. We're not going to add a whole lot of that because really it was really pastels. So pastel purples. So I'm even going to go a little bit higher and on the corners with mine. So with your soft heather, you can go up to your brow. Now I always like to, no matter what makeup trend it is, you can leave no shadow up there or just use something closer to your skin tone that's not a shimmer. So we don't want to put shimmer up there. I don't recall seeing any shimmer up there in the videos. So you can just leave it blank or just put a little bit, something like a matte up there. Now let me check the chat because I have not checked the chat because I didn't have my glasses on. So you still use eyeliner and a lighter to soften it. Yes, I know, Sue. We had some terrible trends, right? Frozen iris is beautiful. I do love frozen iris. I got to say, I never really use frozen iris. Never, but it might be my new favorite. Now, see, we all tend to stick to what we're comfortable with, right? Okay. Sue has 2 sets of brushes. Of course you do. Sue is like our major VIP. Okay. So we ready for some more? All right. So if you have the Merlot, like I said, we're not really going to go too much with that because we don't want, it wasn't really the trend where we had all those accent colors in there. So I'm just going to do just a little bit. You don't even really need to do it if you don't want to. But I personally like to do it on the outside because it makes your eyes look bigger. So remember, we're going from the corner of our nose to the corner of our eye, okay? So if you want to do a little accent color, go right ahead. Just remember your blending brush. That does not come in our brush set. You'll have to get that separate, but the blending brush is key to blending this whole thing together. It's super duper important. It's really fluffy, and it just blends all your color together. And remember, we always go towards our nose. Just giving you some tips that you might have missed throughout the past couple weeks. Okay, next we're going to do our mascara. So tell me in the chat which mascara you're wearing. I have this new trend I'm doing. So what I do with my mascara is I use the Lash Intensity, which I just love. And I've talked about this because I've been using it since I've been in Florida. And it's got the 2 sides of the wand. So one is short and one is long. So give me a minute here. Grab your mascara and put your mascara on. So if you're using Lash Intensity, you start with the short one, go in your lashes and jiggle it back and forth and deposit the color. Then you're going to flip it over, get the round end, and comb it out. So remember, I hope you caught this tip. When you're doing your mascara, push your lashes back. Once you have the mascara on there, just kind of push them. Because if you don't like to curl your lashes or you don't have time, that's a quick little tip that will kind of just push your lashes back so they look longer. And that's without the curler. So I hope that you tried that little tip. I love that little tip because personally, I just really don't ever really have a whole lot of time. It doesn't take that much longer, you guys, to actually curl your lashes, but it's one extra thing we got to do, right? I will tell you, if you curl your lashes, though, you will totally love the way they look. It opens up your lashes like petals on a flower. It's just so beautiful how it does that. So we're trying to just open it up with our mascara. So take your wand and like literally like push your lashes back so that they open up more. Okay. And remember, this is all buildable mascara, so you can keep building and building and building if you want to. Okay, now I don't use this one on the bottom. So let me tell you what I found. My girlfriend's secret with you. I have found that this one on me per se, because I like to put, when I'm all done, I like to put concealer under the bottom, remember, so it cleans up all of my edges here. It makes it look a little crisper. If I had any fallout from my eyeshadow, it's going to help with that. But I also find when I do that, then when I use this on my bottom lashes, for the first time ever in my Mary Kay 29-year career, I have a little black under here because it's catching, because it makes my lashes so long, they catch onto the concealer. And I probably don't wait long enough for it to dry because I'm always in a hurry, just so that you know. It's not the mascara's fault. It's my fault. I just don't have time. So I'd rather do a different formula, different wand, and I just take our Fanorama, which I love this one for the bottom lashes because it has tip. It has little bristles on the tip. So you can always use more than one mascara. Isn't that something? That's something everybody has learned through this session, I think. Like, you need to have a mascara wardrobe. Okay, so I promise I'm not going to talk too much longer here tonight, girls. I've given you a long session. So now we're going to do for our cheeks. You have like a light rose for your cheeks. So remember, you're going to go the best way that we've learned that's probably makeup appropriate for contouring and highlighting. We want to highlight the cheekbone. Okay, so with our cheek color, you always want to start back here and come forward. Usually you want to stop about 2 fingers in from your nose and no lower than your nose. Okay, you guys, don't go lower. Sometimes the trend is to come that way towards your mouth, like starting up here and coming down that way. Definitely that is a trend. If you want more of the more lift in your face, you want to do a little bit of a highlighter on your cheeks, which we have an awesome highlighter called Glazed, and we also have one called Honey Glow. If you like it a little darker, your skin tone is darker, you would do Honey Glow just on the top. So just kind of feel your cheekbone, you guys. You'll feel on the top of it. Right on top of it is where you're going to put the highlighter. Underneath your cheekbone is where you would put a contour if you're doing a contour. And we've talked about just like a everyday kind of contour where you would take your cheek brush and you use the longer end and you're just going in this little, you squeeze it and you get it in that little hollow part right under your cheek. And then you take your cheek brush and your color right in the middle and you fill in the middle with your cheek color. Then you take your brush and you swirl them up and down, right? We don't want to come down because we don't want to bring any more contour down. We want to always go up like this. Okay, that's what you're going to do. But for me, and you're just taking your cheek color. If you have a cotton ball, whatever you're using, just dip into that little color that we gave you for your cheeks. Just kind of stipple that right on your cheekbone if you want to. You can come to the apples of your cheek if you want to. But guess what I'm using today? I love this. You guys, I'm using our new cheek palettes. I love these. These are our new lip and cheek colors. Love, love, love them. I'm not real familiar with the colors, but I'm going to use the lightest one that we have today because it's very shimmery. And what I want to show you is I'm going to show you the 2 ways that you can apply it. So you can use your fingertips and you're just going to go right on your cheekbone. Now, you guys, that's the lightest one. This stuff packs some power. Let me tell you, like, look at that. Like, that was just 2 little swipes of my finger in there. So just be careful that you don't get too much in there. All right. So this is with my finger. Now on the other side, you can use your cheek brush. So on my other side of my cheek, I'm going to dip in and use the cheek brush. All right. So with brushes, remember, everything blends so much easier, so nicely. You guys, if you have not invested yet in a brush set for yourself, do yourself an amazing favor and get yourself a brush set from Mary Kay. Totally worth it, you guys. 56, I think it's 56 for the whole set. Yeah, because you save 10. There's 66 without the set. So 56 for the set of brushes. Comes with the case. You'll have your cheek color. You'll have your powder brush. You'll have your 3 eye colors. And then what you want to just add will be your foundation brush. And then you'll want to add your little spoolie brush, which is for your brows. We comb our brows with that one. And then you can actually use this one as an eyeliner brush. So you'll want to add that. These are 10. These are awesome. Everyone should have one of these to brush those brows. You guys, Don't forget to brush your brows. They get all your makeup stuck in there and your dead skin cells. You want to get that stuff out of there. They'll just look even better just by combing them with this little spoolie, okay? So this is called a spoolie, and the opposite end is for eyeliner, or you could even use that for lip liner. So you can add that to your brush collection and then pick yourself out a foundation brush. But I promise you, you won't, oops, that was when I used my fingers. You will not regret your purchase with that. Okay. So because the Millennium was all about frost, that's why I chose this cheek color, because it's kind of lighter and it's very frosty. You guys, if you're looking for a fun thing for summertime, this is so cool. So you use it on your cheeks and you can use it as lips. That's what they used to do in the old days. My grandma used to do that all the time. She would take her lipstick and pat it on her cheeks. They were way ahead of their time, right? It's a dual purpose product. And especially now that we're doing this millennial look, I thought this would be great because lips were light. They were light. And this is not, it's not a lip gloss. It's not a lipstick. It's like, I just love it. You guys, and it looks so different in person than it does on the screen. But I love those. They're very hydrating. Super easy way to get ready for summer, you guys. So amazing. Like, make sure you check out the book when it comes. So it'll be coming. That's another exciting thing that's happening this week. You guys are going to be getting your lookbook. So as long as you signed up for your consultant's VIP mailing list, you'll be getting your lookbook in the mail. Call her before she calls you. There's a sample in there and you're going to want to try it out. Okay. So don't forget to take your pictures. I'm going to end my broadcast tonight by saying, I love you all. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate spending my What's Trending Tuesdays with you all. I hope you learned some great tips. I'm going to play the summer product video. It's a quick 1-minute blurb so you can see all the colors. We have liquid lip colors. We have these awesome cheek and lip duo colors. We have what else do we have? We have so many fun things. We have the lip colors. These duo palettes. We have fun. What are they called? Lip balms. Okay, we have fun lip balms. And deal of the century, you guys, is there's the mask, multi-mask set, which is it is the charcoal mask. And it is also the moisture renewing gel mask. I'm panicking because my cell phone or my computer's dying. So I want to show you guys the video quick without talking anymore. It's those two masks. But when you get both of those together, the charcoal mask and the moisture renewing gel mask, you guys, you get a free mini set. So two free mini sets. So you get a free charcoal mask and you get a free renewing gel mask with it. So super great gift with purchase. So be sure that you check that out and I will show you a video, but thank you so much for tuning in. Please submit your pictures for our contest. We're so excited to have you guys join that. And I just know one of you will win. So have a good night. Love you guys. Bye for now.